Star Wars fans, Jesse, welcome back to the Imperial Academy, and today I have you a Christmas gift that was sent to me from my best friend that lives in San Diego. So, he knows I collect anything of Star Wars, kind of like cups, just little miscellaneous things, erasers, pencils, whatever I can get my grubby hands on. So, he had these lying around, and these were from, I guess he found them, or these were in his set. But he's not a big collector as I am. So he sent these to me because, I will take care of them. And thank you. Thank you for sending them to me. So if you guys ever want to send me stuff, please go ahead. Contact me on Instagram. I'll put my link down below. Send me a message and I'll give you my guy's address. Alright. So here is the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, Vader, Palpatine glass. Now, these glasses were brought out in Burger King, excuse me, during Return of the Jedi, during 1983. They went for, I think if you bought a Whopper combo, you get these for, change. Like, I think it was like 50 cents, 75 cents maybe, for a glass. So, there's A New Hope, Episode 4, Episode 5, and Episode 6. Now, here is Jedi. I gotta be careful with these. These are very fragile. They're glass. They drop, they break. The Emperor's Homies. There's the Emperor. And this is, I really like this glass because they've added a lot of detail to this. Just the Emperor looks great. And then the whole glass itself, it has like the whole battle scene that they're doing on the Death Star. This one is plastic. This came out maybe 10 years ago. It was, let me see, wow, 2003. Wow, more than 10 years ago. So these glasses came with an action figure. So I remember this one because I think I have the exact same one in my collection. It was Luke Skywalker, the Hoth pilot Luke Skywalker, and it came with the glass. There was a few others, Darth Maul I think, and a couple more. I'm not sure, there wasn't a lot of these made. From my estimation, maybe, I could be wrong, probably like 5 or 6 different types of cups there are. Don't quote me on it, but I'll probably research later just to make sure. So it's plastic. It's a really nice cup. There's a Hoth battle scene. There's Luke. And then obviously that's Dagobah Luke. When he's walking through the forest, he has a gun, the swamp of Dagobah. Really nice glass. I mean cup, because it's plastic. Here is Return of the Jedi. Jabba the Hutt's cup. And there we pick it up. Celsius Crumb. Jabba looks really good. I like how he looks. Max Rebo band before the special edition crappy version. The Gamorrean Guard, Leia. There's a lot of doors right there. And look, there's someone right there standing. Actually, looks like 2 people. (1983). You can see the date on the bottom right there. Now, if you guys find these cups in the wild, you can find them, but it depends how much you want to pay for them. If the person is asking $10 for one glass, they are out of their mind. You give them like, hey, $3 or $4, $10 for one glass. These things are not that sought out for. It depends how much you want to pay for them. I wouldn't pay, like I said, I wouldn't pay more than $3 or $4 for one glass. If there's 4 glasses, hell, ask for a good deal. Just be like, hey, look, I'll give you $6 for all 4 of them. But I mean, hell, wait a minute, not even $4 for a glass. Ask for $2. Like I said, these glasses aren't sought out for. I mean, it depends if you want vintage, what you're looking for, if you're trying to finish a set. It just depends on you, how much you want to pay for it and how much do you want this in your collection. So remember that. Remember how much you want to pay for it. Set yourself a price goal, because there's people out there that will think it's vintage. Well, it's vintage, but they'll go ahead and think, oh wow, it's vintage, I can sell it this much and have it into my collection. Okay, so I'm kind of under the weather. I had to take a quick break. So it all depends on what you want in your collection. I have these. I paid for, well, not these, but I do have some that are put away. I actually did a video for them a while back, but I didn't pay an extraordinary amount. I think I maybe paid 10 to 12 bucks for the ones that I got, and I think I did get the whole set and a couple of extras. I have to go back and look at the video. But remember, guys, it doesn't matter if it's glass, if it's a pencil top, an action figure. Just because it's Star Wars doesn't mean it's going to be worth something. And for the people who are selling things, reselling, just because, like I said just moments ago, just because it's Star Wars doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get what you paid for or what you want to sell. Because in reality, I myself and other collectors will know how much things go for. Half of the time, I mean, I could be off a little, but majority of the time I know how much figures will go. For instance, if I see a Power of the Force figure, Stormtrooper, with the gun opened, not even with the package, I will not pay more than $2 for it, or $3. Just because I know I'm not going to resell it. Just because if you think you're going to resell it, I mean, you're not going to get what you paid for. So just keep that in mind. It's all in what you want it to be. All what you want it to be. Now, here is the glass of all glasses. The Empire Strikes Back, Bubba Fett, Vader glass. There are two different versions of this glass. I have to go back and look. I wish I did my research and found out which is what. There's I think it's a Canadian one and American one. I just don't remember which is which. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So here is the Vader, Snowtroopers. There's IG-88 in the background and some funky space background. Fett. You have the Empire Strikes Back logo, the Coca-Cola logo. And this is the Darth Vader glass. As you can see, Darth Vader's right there. Now, here, right here, Collector Series, Lucasfilm Limited, made in the USA. There is actually one that says, I think it says Canada. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Let me take a quick break and I'll find that info for you. Okay, so I did some research and I do actually have a Canada one. On the bottom it says, you know, or instead of USA, right here, it would say Canada. So there are different versions of these cups out there, which is really weird. So let me zoom in. Let me fix that. Okay, guys. So as you can tell, the Empire Strikes Back cup is bigger than the other ones. Look at that. It's taller, slimmer compared to the Return of the Jedi ones. Now, from what I was reading, there are a total of 108 cups. 108. There's tall, short, and I didn't get into all the details, but it just said 108. I don't know how 108, but obviously I'm guessing other countries. Canada, maybe Singapore. Let me see. I think it's a China, but I don't know. So I say keep an eye out for these glasses. Just remember how much you want to pay for them. Don't overcharge yourself because you're going to kick yourself in the butt. But if you see them, you get a really good deal. More than likely, sometimes these people want to take their stuff. They don't want to take their stuff back home. They just want to sell it. Offer them a good deal. You know, if they say no, what are they going to do? What are you going to do? Oh well, continue to the next vendor. So guys, thank you very much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I hope 2020 is extraordinary for everyone. May the Force be with you all. Have a good one. I'll see you next time.